History was not just violent or strange. Sometimes it was deeply unsettling in ways that feel almost impossible now. People once followed traditions built around death, shame, superstition, and fear. Here are 7 strange traditions that really existed. Every society creates rituals. Some are meant to honor the dead. Some are meant to protect the living. And some seem completely surreal today. The strangest part is that these traditions were not myths, they were real. Let's begin with one of the darkest funeral customs ever recorded. 1. Sin eating at funerals. In some communities, people believed the sins of the dead could be transferred through food. The sin eater would eat the food. The belief was that the dead person's sins would pass into that person, allowing the soul to move on. And the role of the sin eater was both feared and needed. It was a tradition built on grief, guilt, and the desperate hope of negotiating death. 2. Mourning jewelry made from human hair. In the past, some mourning jewelry was made from the hair of a deceased loved one. Hair might be woven into rings or lockets. This was not considered creepy. It was a way to keep part of someone physically close after death. Tomari knives. The idea feels unsettling, but in earlier centuries, it was often seen as respectful and deeply emotional. 3. Bride kidnapping traditions. In some cultures, forms of bride kidnapping existed, sometimes symbolic, but in other cases, very real and disturbing. A woman could be abducted and the event treated as custom. Something recognized as harmful now could once be defended as normal. It is a reminder that not every tradition deserves nostalgia. Some reveal how power and social control were built into everyday life. 4. Animal trials in medieval Europe. There was a time when animals could be put on trial. Legally, pigs, rats, and other animals were accused of crimes and brought into formal proceedings. Some even had legal representation. These trials reinforced the idea that morality and punishment extended into every part of life. It sounds made up, but it was real. 5. Telling bees when someone died. In old rural traditions, people believed bees had to be told the important family news, especially death. The beekeeper might inform the bees, drape the hives in black cloth, and tap them gently. Otherwise, the bees might leave or die. This tradition comes from a world in which animals were woven into family life. Too many, it was completely serious. 6. Professional mourning. Sometimes in places, people were hired to cry at funerals. Grief could be a social performance. The louder and more dramatic the grief, the more significant the funeral could appear. Hiring strangers to cry was a recognized tradition. 7. Shivari, or public shaming. Processions. Communities used noisy processions to shame people who broke social expectations. Crowds would gather outside homes, bang pots, and wear disguises. It was a way to turn the entire community into an audience. What makes this tradition so strange is how theatrical it was. Public humiliation became ceremony and a way to enforce conformity. These traditions reveal just how differently people once understood life. All of them existed because humans try to make sense of life through ritual. Which of these do you find the strangest? Subscribe to Uncanny Atlas for more strange facts and real stories that sound too bizarre to be true.